Character on Track presents Champions on Track. Connecting local champions of character to the classroom. Perseverance. Today's topic is perseverance. Building good character requires perseverance. Today's program is being sponsored by Now, let's meet some of our champions.
Hi, my name is Peyton Even, and I'm a senior at Canton High School. And I am involved in football, basketball, and track. And my interests, such as video games and hanging out with friends. My favorite subject in school probably be history, because it's just cool to learn about the things we weren't here for and things that happened in the past. My favorite memory from being in elementary school probably be Johnny Appleseed Day in Mrs. Lohan's class, because we got to eat applesauce and it was pretty good and warm. And my college plans after high school, I'm going to attend SDSU and I'm going to go on the medical field, but I just don't know what for yet.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate Stahl. I'm a senior at Canton High School. I'm involved in cheer, dance, band, and choir and theater. My favorite subject in school is math, and my favorite memory from elementary school is doing the Ikitarod. My future plans, I'm going to attend Augustana University this fall, and I'm going to major in business and minor in music, and I hope to work at my dance studio.
Hi there, my name's Caleb Henderson. I enjoy playing football, lifting, the musical, such things like that. I enjoy reading books, playing video games, and just hanging out with my friends. One of my favorite subjects in school, I gotta say, is science, just learning all about the world and all that. One of my favorite memories from elementary school was just playing zombie tag or magic on the jungle gyms just with everyone. It was so much fun. And then I'll probably go to college for a physics or engineering thing. I'm not sure yet, but it should be fun.
What is Character on Track? At Character on Track, we believe that every student and adult has the ability to have and show good character. We have 5 marks of character we focus on: trustworthiness, respect, accountability, citizenship, and kindness. These are parts of your character. But do you know what else it takes to have good character? Good character requires perseverance. You must keep working at it. According to the dictionary, perseverance is persistence in doing something despite difficulty or delay in achieving success. Let's see if we can break this down a bit and make it a little easier to understand. Let's say you're doing your schoolwork and it's a hard subject. Maybe it's a tough math problem or an essay, or maybe you have to stand up in class and make a presentation. Whatever it is, you are struggling with it because it's tough. Maybe you want to just give up or take the easy way out and not apply yourself. Inside, you know that's not what you need to do. You need perseverance. You need the power of yet. Let me explain. If you can't do this, you say to yourself, I can't do this yet. I'm not good at this yet. I don't understand this yet. This isn't working for me yet. This doesn't make sense to me yet. If you can't do it right now, keep practicing. You just can't do it yet. So why is perseverance important? Because without it, you won't finish your work. You won't be doing your best. You won't learn what you need to learn. And if you don't persevere, your next problem will be even harder to do. Also, you get a great feeling from trying your best and finally succeeding. It's called satisfaction. You will be proud that you did it. Now, let's hear from our seniors and see what they have to say about perseverance.
So you guys just watched that video about perseverance, and let me tell you, that was a good video. So let's talk about goal setting. For me personally, I want to go play football at the collegiate level, and I know it's going to be hard and tough, and it's going to take a lot of work and energy and time, but that's what I'm willing to do, and it's just been always a dream that I had when I was little. Ever since I was growing up, I wanted to play college football. And no, it's not a skill position that you guys always think of. It's punter. That's all I want. If I could just punt, that would be fine with me. And it's okay if that doesn't happen. I'll just use that as motivation to keep going with schoolwork or just in life in general to be the best person I can be.
It's important to know the difference between being good and wanting to get better. Don't settle. Open yourself up to new opportunities. My freshman year, I auditioned for the spring musical, and I kept on auditioning, and finally my senior year, I got the lead role. Because of this, I was able to learn more about myself and make new friends and have new experiences that'll impact my life forever. Because people will remember you for who you are and what you did once you leave high school.
Now, anytime you do anything, there will always be some sort of fear, some sort of scaredness. I feel it. I do football, and literally like any time before games, I'm always just on the sideline, just gripping my stomach, like about to like dry heave. and then I just have to keep pushing through it. I push through, I get out there, I do that first set, I think that's what it's called, and I get past it, and then it feels more natural, and as I do it, it becomes more and more easier, and it just applies to anything. Like, there's plenty of stuff I've done where I initially do not want any part of it, or I just don't want to do it at all, and yet I just keep pushing forward because I know it's either going to help me or I want to do it, and this fear is just holding me back, and you get through it. It's scary, but you'll get through it.
So sometimes you make mistakes, and that is okay. Making a mistake is like an opportunity for you to grow and become a better person and learn from that in your life. So one mistake that is with me vividly and will haunt me is my last game of my high school career at Canton High School against Millbank. We had a pretty good season in general. We were 8-1, and everything was going our way until we got to the playoffs. We fumbled the ball a bunch of times, turned it over just a bunch of times. But for me personally, I fumbled the ball like probably 4 or 5 times that game, and that's usually not like me at all. I had a pretty good season, and all the fundamentals I had just left, and that was it. The season was over, but helped me learn that and just think that's not everything goes our way, not everything's perfect, and I definitely grew from that.
Being a role model requires perseverance. In order to be a role model, you have to be confident in your values and what's important to you so you can send that message to other people. In my life, directors, coaches, and teachers have all been great role models to me, but also my peers have been role models to me. And that just shows that no matter what age you are, you could be a role model to someone. If you're a 5th grader, there's definitely some 1st graders or 2nd graders that are looking up to you. So it's important to always make good decisions so they can look up to you and end up being like you someday.
Now, conflicts are just a terrible part of life, and that's the time when we need perseverance the most. There's been numerous times when my little sister and I are just at each other's throats. And the thing is, we always know what we can say to each other to push each other's buttons, and sometimes it goes a bit far, and that's when you need it. You need to have this perseverance to stop and be the better person, be the bigger person, and just ignore them. You have to step back, because if you just keep going down that path, someone or both of you will get hurt, and we don't want that. We want to spread kindness in the world, not just misfortune and anger.
Character on track. So who do we know that has demonstrated perseverance? Let's take a look at a few examples. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. Did you know he tried over 2,000 times to make it work? Today we have light because he did not quit. He persevered. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Did he quit? No, he persevered and became the most valuable player in the NBA 5 times. Albert Einstein couldn't speak until he was 4 years old. His teachers said he wouldn't amount to much. Well, he persevered and went on to become one of the greatest scientists in history. These people all used perseverance, the power of yet to find success. The skills they developed and the opportunities they needed are acquired over time through practice and effort. They saw their challenges as their opportunities and they pushed themselves. Turning "this doesn't work" to "this doesn't work yet" makes all the difference. You add this 3-letter word at the end of a sentence, and suddenly anything is possible. Let's go back to our champions of character and learn some more about perseverance.
So you guys just watched a video on how well-known people came over adversity, and you can do the same. Those guys were told that they were not good enough, but don't listen to those guys because they turned out to be pretty good people. It's important to keep trying and trying to get better at everything that you do, and so you can be the best of your abilities. Like for me, sophomore year, I was not fast at all, or when I was playing football. So I went to speed camps and I worked on just stuff at the football field, and I got my opportunity playing and starting as a junior. Just like basketball, I started my first game as a sophomore, and let's just say I was not that good as a sophomore, and so I just kept getting better and better and better, and I tried to stay positive, and even if things didn't go my way, I kept my head high and just went through with it. And did you know that the popsicle was a mistake as well? So some 11-year-old boy mixed flavoring with water and put a stick in it, the mix, and he accidentally left it out at night in the cold. The next morning he went outside and it was frozen solid, and he tasted it, and it was delicious, and that's the birth of the popsicle.
Just because you can't do something doesn't mean it's time for you to quit yet. Thomas Edison, Michael Jordan, and Albert Einstein all made mistakes and they failed, but they didn't quit. Because they didn't quit, they made history. They learned from their mistakes and they ended up improving their skills to create something. You have to know that just because you can't do it now doesn't mean you won't be able to do it in the future.
Good, very good. Did you know that it wasn't actually...
Now, a challenge, anytime that pops up, all that is just an opportunity to prove yourself and become better. I mean, think about it. We've all had to start somewhere. I mean, I was unable to tie my shoes until I was halfway through 5th grade. I mean, if I'm now able to at least double knot it once, then that means you should be able to do it if you give it enough practice. Anytime a challenge happens, you just gotta think outside the box and just keep practicing. I mean, person who made the chocolate chip cookie, they literally just ran out of chocolate powder. And so the person was like, hey, I'm just going to drop some Hershey's bars in here and see how it goes. And boom, the chocolate chip cookie was born.
So there's a saying, practice makes perfect, but it's not really true because there's always ways to improve, and there's always room to improve. It can be in anything either, like it's riding a bike, playing an instrument, shooting hoops, throwing a football, catching a football, just anything in general. And if you're not good at something now, practice, and then you'll see the results in the future.
Perseverance will bring you success, but it's important to know that it will also bring you some more responsibility. You always want to make sure that you finish what you start. Trustworthiness is an important aspect of this. You must learn to keep your promises, be reliable, have the courage to do the right thing, and be honest. Respect is also an important part of this. You want to treat others with respect and accept other people even if they're different from you. You want to listen to people and use good manners. All of these things are important in keeping your perseverance.
Continuing from what Kate said, there's various other responsibilities like accountability. Don't just make excuses. Anyone can make excuses. from me to a toddler, but you have to just take responsibility for what you did or for what you didn't do and just not make excuses about it. And then another thing is just citizenship, because we're all part of a big group, and so we all have to do our share, whether it's picking up litter to helping someone up. Any little bit helps, and that's what people will remember. Another important thing to have is kindness, because kindness is the true things people remember. We'll all forget about who won this year's Super Bowl, but everyone will remember that one person who included them in their game or helped them out while they were injured. And just the person who said hi, please, or thank you, because those words are far more important than you would realize. Overall, all of these traits, when combined and put together in a person, will help them be remembered and liked by everyone. And isn't that what everyone wants?
We've just learned that good character requires perseverance, strength, and grit. Do you persevere? Do you continue to work hard to build your good character? Perseverance is viewing challenges and mistakes as opportunities to become better. You just can't do them yet. We've learned that you don't always see the results right away. Making a difference may take a little time, but if you persevere, you will see the results. Our champions of character have a pretty good idea of what perseverance means. Let's hear from them just one more time.
I just want to say thank you for watching this video and listening to what we have to say and listen to our tips and goals and about perseverance. But I just want to leave you with this. Never give up and try to do the best in everything you do, and just be yourself, be true to yourself. Don't be someone that you're not. Be respectful, have grit. And when you get to high school, just go out for everything and just get out of your comfort zone and just be involved in everything, because 4 years of high school goes by fast, and in the blink of an eye, you're graduating in 2 months.
I know you've all had to take in a lot of information today, but if you learn one thing from today, let it be this. It's okay to make mistakes. Just don't let those mistakes define who you are. Learn from them, improve your skills, and move forward.
Now, I want you all to remember, the world could be a big and scary place, but through being kind to others and just pushing forward, we can transform this world into a place that we can all enjoy and love. And it's been so much fun talking to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it.
We'd like to express our sincere appreciation to all of our champions of character who helped us with this project. Also, our champions and all of us here at Character on Track would like you to remember your character not only tells us who you are, but who you are going to become.